Hello guys, it's your boy Daily P. Long time no see. Yeah, long time no see. It's been a while. So, what are we going to be talking about today? Keep going, guys. Keep going. Keep going. If you feel like you've been through a lot, if you feel like, like your whole world is crashing down like crumbling blocks, are falling around you, your whole world is falling down like crumbling blocks. If you feel like giving up, and you don't know what to do. Sometimes it's like you don't know what to do. You can't it seems as if you're past the idea of even suicide, and to move on is difficult for you. Like you are in between two worlds, you don't know what to do. You can't go back and you can't move on. This is for you. This is for you. With whatever you've been through, with respect to whatever you've been through, no matter how painful, and I understand, no matter how painful, the time those memories, those things come back up, and you come back up, whether it's memories of maybe regrets, accompanied with these situations, of course, regret of not doing something, and then it's like you were punished. Life punished you for not doing that thing. Despite how bad or whatever, how maybe even violent or whatever it might have been. So memories and even other things too. Injustice. You could understand why you went, why people were so like that, why people were like that to you, why, you misbehaviors of people. I'm sure you would agree with me that it pays you nothing to, cry and sit down and all that stuff. It pays nothing. You've cried before, the times you've stopped, you shed tears, you were unhappy, you cried, you wailed in your heart, from the bottom of your heart. At this point, the best thing for you to do, the best thing you can do is to move on, is to keep going. You've been through a lot of shit, you've been through a lot of things you can't even count. People don't know the battles you faced. People don't know the battles you faced. Only you, God, and your shadow can bear witness to the records of tumults, of whatever injustice, whatever you face, the heavy things, the dark things, the painful things you've been through, the heavy things, the burdens sometimes. It's like a weight on your shoulders, the memories of those past events. Just be grateful for everything, for the strength it gave you, the more insights you now have, you now know how life works, how life actually is, how life works more than other people. Just be grateful, man. Just be grateful. Be grateful that you're alive. That you survived all those shit, that you've been through all those things, that you are still here. Places where you were kind of, in a way, helpless. You're kind of helpless, and you didn't go beyond that, even though there were threats that might have been beyond that. But the hand was over your life. You prevailed against the injustice. Just, your strength, what you got from all this shit, what you got from it, man, no one can take that from you. And I'm pretty sure you've learned your lesson. I'm pretty sure you've learned all that you're supposed to learn. So regardless of whatever anyone thinks, whatever, you're going to even do the things that you've purposed in your heart to do. What you've learned from it, and this is what you do next time. And I'm pretty sure that's what you're going to do. You won't do anything less than that, because now you've set your standards. You don't care what someone else thinks. You don't care how violent your action might be, because you feel or you believe that person deserves it, and it deserves to be rendered there and then. No matter what, man, we're just trying to move beyond our shell. We're trying to be more bolder, more braver, more authentic, more genuine. We're trying to rise above being humans. We're trying to evolve. We're evolving as gods, from human beings to gods. Yes, we'll still be human beings. We're still going to have those emotions, but we're trying to push our boundaries. We're trying to push our limits, push our comfort zone just a little wider, a little, we're trying to expand it just a little more each time, and it's called growth. So it now gets to a point where this thing you're scared of doing before, or normally you would have been scared of doing, it's an habit for you now. It's something that you can do on demand, regardless of whatever, you are pushing. That's why I say you are pushing beyond your limits. You are pushing those limits. You have on yourself, those limits on your character, on your behavior, on your response. You're pushing them just a little bit wider, a little bit further. You're pushing them, those things, that you can do. You're pushing them, You're expanding your zone, your strengths, you're expanding what you can do. Like, you're increasing what you can do, and at the same time, the things you cannot do now becomes minimal. They become little as a result, because you're breaking. You're trying to express yourself more, not hold back. You're trying to expand yourself, become more than what you are, not caring about other people's feelings. So just be grateful, and like I said, it's past the point where you will sit down now and start moping and crying. At this point you realize that the only thing you can do now is to keep going. So keep going. Apply everything you've learned, whatever situation. Don't hesitate, don't hold back. Keep going, you are strong. Your strength moves with you. Keep going. As you're moving, your experiences, everything is moving with you. Your strengths are moving with you. And you can't let yourself down again. You can't fall back. You can't fall to the ground. You can't be defeated. You can't fail. Keep going. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. Don't give up. It will all make sense. You're stronger now. Keep going.